friends. Today I am going to talk about the images and what is its role in the branding. Always remember, images evokes emotion, so you should choose images very carefully. So number one, if always choose images as per the subject matter or content or the messaging. If you have a emotional message, you can choose emotional images. People are kind of those pensive mood, so what we call the mood images. And sometimes to showcase the emotion, people use black and white cuts down all the the other things, and it looks more emotional. Even if you are talking about memories, so you can use black and white. So, and if it's joyful, you can use joyful, jumping, laughing, close up of a human face, smile, so that it becomes a richness to your entire communication. Number two, as per the target market, if your target market is Indian, so use Indian human being, because we always whatever we're looking, these are the reflections of our emotions. While we reading something, some creative work, lots of ideas coming in our mind, we are thinking on another plane. So to connect that, you have to have a proper images. If it's an Indian targeted market, lots of time I've seen Indian educations or Indian this thing, they use students from they use foreigner students. This does not help, because we know that okay, this is not you, this is not my reflection, so it doesn't help you. So always use, and this is the thumb rule, okay, if you are targeting the Indian market, unless you want to say you want to study in a foreign university, you want to go have friendly with the Las Vegas, all those kind of. But if it's an Indian market, then use the Indian images. So imagine if you are saying ki, and it's also true that you are not able to find the right Indian images, because on the net foreigner images or those people are very easy to find, but Indian images, good Indian images are not good to find, and there is a few sites like Image Bazaar, but they are very costly. So be creative, use the object. Object, if it's done beautifully or a creative way, it works beautiful as a metaphor. Like if you have something reach to the top, so you can use staircases, it will work. So or if you want to say something about how to get the result, so you can use the apple, or so go creative in that, so object works beautifully if you can be used well. Number three, if you cannot find the object itself, so use as a graphic. There are lots of illustrations, line drawing. This can also help you to communicate the message very well. But remember, in the hierarchy of effectiveness, image is the first, metaphor or object is the second, and third is the graphic. Because graphic so many times does not evoke emotion, and it looks just like a what I call the design element. So it does not give you that kind of result. And one more important thing, always make a hero image. If your brand, say, can some human face be the face of the brand, what I mean by hero image, that same image should be used again and again. And so that hero image should be chosen very carefully, because that becomes part of your brand. It starts evoking emotion, and it starts people reminding, oh, I have seen this image, and so this is must be this brand. So and it could be graphic, it could be human, and so use that hero image, like car advertising, it works very well. And also what I mean by the alignment of the image and the messaging is, say if you are saying for some restaurants talks about, we always give you the natural ingredient, so they don't just show the cooked food, show the like fresh vegetables, so it will help them to connect. Because if you show the cooked food and you are talking about the fresh ingredient, but how can people connect with that? Okay, if at all, if you want to do that, to show the cooked food, then show the like in the background or something as a fresh vegetable and that kind of thing. So hope you understand that there is a clear cut understanding and effectiveness between the image and the communication. So do like my channel, because I'll keep coming with this kind of a branding and creative thoughts for you. And do share and do spread the good word. And thanks